Hi, Les Williams. I'm going to do a little demo on skiving the edge of the leather. First of all, make sure your blade is sharp. I've got some strops with different gauge wet and dry. And finish with the rouge, jeweler's rouge, and just make sure that you give it a nice even strop. And that should be lovely and sharp. So you can see here where I practice on my arm to see if the blade's sharp enough. Now there's two ways. You can either push your blade through and take the edge off, get a nice feathered edge, and that's what we're aiming for if you're joining up leather, or drag your blade along very slowly and very carefully, and if you happen to not go all the way through, you can just tidy it up. So again, dragging it back along the edge and on the corners. Now you can also do the cut underneath like this, and do it again, and do it again, and so on until you get it. It can be a bit jagged if you're not too careful. You tend to, your hand will lift a bit, but this basically, the principle is the same. I personally like sliding it along, and then I can get the nice even cut as I'm going. And where I haven't trimmed it beforehand, I would go through and clean up that furry edge along the side. And when you finish working, you just give it a bit of a strop up again. Keep your edge nice and clean and sharp. I do that before and after I do any carving. This little fella I bought recently, it was very blunt, and it does the same job. Because I'm not used to a head knife or a round half head or whatever these are called, I'm still practicing with that. I've always had these sort of things to work with. So it's up to your own personal choice what you use, what you'll get the best results. And if you want a feathered edge, it's just a matter of practice, 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 and don't be too scared to just use some scraps and start off and before jumping into a proper job. Okay, well, thanks for watching.